Hello.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Welcome to the Don't Laugh But Christmas party.
Welcome. This is the party that you can go to and not worry about getting off with Brian in the store cupboard.
From accounts.
Not from accounts. Because he's very dull. He wears a brown, like a brown polyester suit.
Brian.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He dribbles when he talks.
But at the Christmas party, you would get drunk and you would snog him.
I would have done.
Next to the photocopier.
I would have tried to snog anyone.
Would you?
Oh, just to
At a Christmas party or just anywhere?
That's what I do. That's why I walk up the street.
Yeah, that's why Corona's been such a problem for you, isn't it? Everyone's got a mask on. You can't snog any stranger these days.
No, it is Christmas. Obviously, this is our last one of 2020, mate.
It is. So grab a mince pie and get a glass of something and wrap up warm.
Snuggle next to the fire.
Yeah.
I've been saying
try and get a word out.
I've been saying that I'm not so much Christmassy this year, and I am Mrs. Christmas. Like, I mean, not in that I'm married.
Almost
to Santa.
literally, because Darren does look like Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Yeah. I've occasionally seen him in a red jumper. You really can't do that with that beard.
It does look a little bit like Santa.
Quite a lot.
Have
you bought him some beard baubles? They're a thing.
He's had them. I think we've probably got one left.
Just one.
Yeah.
One sad one.
One there.
One that he just didn't bother to comb out ever.
Yeah, like Christmas, like you kind of... Oh, I was someone combing out some dreads. Like, there was a woman, like a white woman. I don't like white dreads myself.
Okay.
It's not a...
You watched her combing out some dreads?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm excited in my life.
Just looking through her window, or...?
No, it was on Facebook video.
Okay.
Spend a lot of time watching Facebook videos.
Okay.
On Watch.
Right.
Facebook Watch.
Facebook Watch is a thing?
Yes.
Is it?
Oh, you're just so productive.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, mate.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's a woman, and she was combing out her dreads, right? And it had mould in the inside of the dreads.
Oh, come on.
I'll share that with you.
Oh, my dog's getting dreads in her ear hair.
My dog's needs
I have to cut some of them out.
My dog needs to go to the groomers, but I'm really scared of the groomer.
Are you? Okay.
She terrifies me.
Right. You're scared she's going to start grooming you?
No.
Not grooming in that sense, you know.
No, she doesn't really like people.
Okay. More of a pet person.
Well, I'm not sure she's that much of that either.
Just doesn't like
she just
beings.
Darren, I'm going to try it because Darren enjoys her bottom. So
okay, right. Does she enjoy Darren enjoying her bottom?
I think he does.
She's unaware. Hopefully.
Very discreet.
We hope she's unaware.
I think he does it very, very discreet.
Okay.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But, where Rebecca Elliott and Kirsty Hudson take you to the very epicenter of the random and only occasionally relevant.
I mean, you can be with your family, but don't. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, so this is what yes, exactly. You can be with listen to everything we've said, but don't listen to anything we've said, says the government. We stand by it entirely, but we don't stand by it. You can do this, but we don't want you to do it.
Don't do it.
We hope that's clear.
Love it so much. I'm enjoying it so much. It just every time, like, it's such a bugger because obviously I had some gigs in London and they've been cancelled.
Yeah, I know,
because of tier 3.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, so you're not in the Christmas vibe. You're not in the most almighty Christmas.
I'm not there
groove.
yet, and I'm not there because usually I'm. You go and like I'd have my promoters lunch, like I'd go to some promoters like. With their friends of mine who that's the word I'm looking for. I forgot what
comedy
I do.
Is what you do.
Go there and I would have a lovely lunch. He would cook the lunch.
Oh,
I'm eating a tangerine to try and get myself in the Christmas spirit. Do you have tangerines at Christmas?
There's always one down the toe end of the stocking that gets ignored by the children, but Santa does put one down there.
Darren's very disappointed we don't do stockings.
Don't you?
Well,
you got to do a stocking
every year. He wants to do one.
Oh, you should do one just for... I'm going to do one for Darren. Yeah, come on.
Do one for him. He's a good boy.
Yeah. Bit naughty, bit nice.
He was naughty the other day. We were going to try and leave early to go to Cambridge.
Otherwise known as Cambridge.
And I'm trying out of poshness.
Oh, yes, I came round that evening and you guys were still quibbling and fighting about that. It was very dull. Are you really going to repeat it here?
Yes.
He wanted to go to Cambridge and he went for a poo or something instead.
Yeah, mate. I mean, come on now.
About to leave the house, bloke says, I just need to do a poo.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
We did that last week.
Did we?
Yeah. Let's not do it again.
Did
We did that entire thing last week.
You talked about your favourite Christmas song.
Yes. Also, having listened
Did
back...
we talk about my favourite Christmas song?
What's your favourite Christmas song?
Do they know?
Yes, we did. We did talk about that.
Oh.
Yeah. The clanging chimes of doom.
Was that with the lyrics?
Yeah.
What does that describe the song?
Clanging chimes of doom.
Clanging chimes of doom.
I listened back to last year's podcast, Christmas podcast, which is going to be, it's much better than this one already. I mean, it was really good. I should go and listen to that, people, if you're here. But you said in that you don't, like you said, we were talking about favourite Christmas films. Okay. And you said, I don't like It's a Wonderful Life. When I said that was one of my favourite Christmas films, you said, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. And we had a conversation about a week ago where you told me you've never seen it. So that's interesting, isn't it? So whenever you say you don't like something, it's actually because you just haven't experienced it. So you've decided that you don't like it. You were quite passionate about not liking it as well.
I do like it, but maybe...
But you've never seen it. How would you possibly know?
I don't like films in black and white.
Oh, come on.
All films.
Oh, really? It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I don't think I have seen it. I don't know if I've seen it, but
you would know if you've seen it because it would be one of your favourite Christmas films.
When I think about it, it annoys me.
Okay.
So,
what's it about then, Kirst?
Life.
Being wonderful.
Yeah, things like that.
No. Can I kick off with an awkward corner that has nothing to do with Christmas and the rest can all be Christmas?
Yes! I don't think we have... Look, I think Christmas is part of life. It isn't life.
Okay. I mean, again, that's in sharp contrast to last year when you said consistently throughout the whole thing that Christmas is the essence of life. This year, you're literally saying the opposite. It's
been a tough year.
Yeah, last year we were going on about how good because all the highs and lows are kind of exaggerated by Christmas. You've got all the nostalgia, the family and the love, but equally all the loneliness.
It is the essence of life.
Anything bad that's happened gets sort of exaggerated up to 11. But this year, no, Christmas is irrelevant, mate.
Well, I'm not feeling that it's just... Oh, I don't... Look, it's sunny outside.
It is. It's a beautiful blue sky.
It's a beautiful blue sky and it should be cold.
But there's a chill in the air. I'm still feeling it.
I was thinking I should have put a scarf on this morning.
There you go. That's Christmassy.
I didn't do that.
Awkward corner.
I've got one too.
Good.
No, I've got an overheard. Is awkward the same as overheard? I always get confused.
Awkward is something that makes you feel awkward, and overheard is something you've overheard.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's tricky to remember. I get those very confusing titles. Well done.
I've got an overheard.
Awkward corner. So I was walking my dog, Frida.
Oh
Frida,
yeah.
Frida
Hold on,
Pickles.
is this a story you told me this morning already?
No, it's not that story. It's a different one. All right.
I was going to say because that was dull.
That's why I told you outside the realms of the podcast. I saved my best stuff, and it is my best stuff.
Oh, God.
For inside the podcast.
That's so worrying.
But now I've built this up, and it's really not going to.
Imagine this is our best stuff. This is it.
Yeah, this is as good as we get.
Oh no.
Walking Frida when it was very, very foggy.
Yeah.
A week or so ago.
Right.
It was crazy foggy. So over the field, early, it was beautiful. Very foggy. Can't stress that enough.
It was foggy this morning.
No one. Was it?
Was it?
Was it? I don't know. You just told me it was. Don't question me on it.
I thought you said you were walking in the field this morning.
For the love of... Right, stop looking at your screen. Look at me. Yeah, look at my eyes, not around the eyes. Okay. I was walking my dog over a week ago when it was really foggy. Was it? Okay.
Oh, it was so foggy.
There was no one else in the field at all. Okay. And then I could just sort of make out the shape in the mists, ahead of me. And I could start to hear music as well. There was a band there.
Yeah.
Fully dressed in American football garb. With the helmet, the shoulder pads, the whole lot, right? Which you don't see often anyway.
No.
Let alone in a field, in the middle of the fog, in the morning, right? He had what I can only describe as a ghetto blaster. Real old-fashioned kind of proper... blaring out Whitney Houston songs, okay? And he's practicing like sort of American football drills. So he's down on the floor and then he's like blowing a whistle and then he's like running in one direction and then in the other and then he reset himself and did it again.
You know what that was?
Was it, Was it real? Was it a ghost?
No, it was a ghost. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because, right,
that's what I'm concerned about.
You saw a ghost. Like, why would someone be on the field, on Out West, by the back of Out Westgate? Yeah. Why would they be on a field?
I don't know. I've never seen him before or since.
It was
I walk
a ghost
every day.
You
there.
have seen a ghost. Also, like,
what
why?
An obscure ghost. Also, it was one of the most masculine and at the same time campus things I've ever seen. Because it was to Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody.
But why would they have a ghetto blaster now?
I don't know.
You have seen.
But I walked right past him.
It's a ghost. Don't mind that. I imagine you have witnessed.
Wow.
A phenomenon.
It's not Awkward Corner. It's Spooky Corner now.
I wish you'd filmed that.
It's the most. I should have done.
Because you could have been like, look what I found. I've seen a ghost.
I hope I don't see him again, and it just stays forevermore as a little ghostly thing.
It's definitely a ghost. I mean, it's fact. That's amazing. Because why would someone have a ghetto blaster in 2020?
I don't know. He laid out little cones for himself, so he had to run to there and, change 90-degree angle, run over there, and then just reset and did the same thing again over and over.
Even more proof it was a ghost.
I'm really freaked out.
Because otherwise he'd be moving them all around everywhere and doing different things, wouldn't he?
I know.
Like, that's all he can do.
Yeah.
That's his ghostly.
Yeah,
that's
just
it.
stuck in a little loop.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Well,
what?
top that if you can.
Yeah. See, you don't want to listen to French Disorders podcast. That kind of stuff.
Rubbish.
What?
You only get that here.
I had a bit of an awkward corner this morning because my cleaner comes in every day with a mask.
Yeah.
And then I go upstairs. Then I'm sort of doing a bit of planning for this. Yeah. I say planning.
Yes, no.
No, just looking up things.
Yeah. Okay. You pretend you've got knowledge.
Yeah, which I don't. No. And I go upstairs and she's in the cleaning up the kids' room, and she's not got a mask on, and I was all she looks so different.
Oh, really?
You've
only ever seen her in a
so
mask.
different with that. But it was weird, and she doesn't. My cleaner does not look me in the eye.
Really?
Maybe she's a ghost.
Where does she look you in? Interesting.
I'm often telling you what a bad parent I am.
Yeah.
This week I was majorly good.
Oh, go on.
I made 32 rock cakes for World War II Day.
Oh, look at that.
And Lenny just looked like the best. When I looked at the other photos of the kids on Facebook, because their parents put them on Facebook, don't they?
Yeah,
Lenny looked the best.
Did she? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's lovely.
She decided to dress as a refugee boy, not as a girl.
Good.
Yeah. So she wore waistcoat shorts.
Evacuee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that different?
Yeah. Refugee would be from a different country. Oh. They were evacuated from London to the home counties.
Of course it is, you twat, Kirsty, honestly.
Well, you took what's right out of my mouth.
So my overheard corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
They're difficult to come by these days.
Yeah, I know. Mine's off the television.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm a big fan of 16 and Pregnant on MTV, don't you? Yeah. You know I'm a big fan of those shows.
Yeah.
I watch them all the time.
Okay.
And I was watching that, and on the show, one of the women, she said, yes, it's important the kids go back to school because they need to see their friends, because socialism is so important for them, isn't it?
Socialism.
And then the woman she was talking to went, yeah, like it's really vital for their growth, socialism.
big Marx fan. Yeah.
And they said it about 3 or 4 times, and every time I wanted to go, you really don't mean that, do you?
That's brilliant.
You mean socialisation, don't you?
Yeah,
when they were like,
socialism.
Socialism.
Socialists. Yeah.
And I obviously,
it is important.
Yeah. It's like, because I'm sitting there, then they go, okay, she said it now, so it must be true. Yep, now she said it back to me, definitely the right word.
I've confirmed with another idiot that is the right word, so we'll run with it.
Ow. Made me chuckle.
I like that. I like that.
We're discussing the thing.
Christmas. We're doing Christmas.
That is Christmas.
That's a slightly hysterical line. Christmas.
Well, you and I have discussed this. We have no food in, do we?
No, we've got no Christmas food at all.
I always have my things in, I'm sure by now.
I know, but then I think that every year. I think it gets to this point every year. I think, oh my God, I've got no Christmas food.
Have you done all your shopping yet?
I have completely lost track of what I have and haven't bought.
Oh.
So as you can see, there's a lot of boxes over there. I
Yeah.
have no clue what's in them.
Yes.
No clue.
Yes.
I don't know who I've bought for, who I haven't bought for. I know I haven't bought you anything yet. That's freaking me out.
That is slightly worrisome.
I know. Have you bought me anything?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Quite a few things.
So I was going to say, this is one of my the awkwardnesses of the Corona Christmas that we're in that I normally come to an arrangement, if you will, with a few friends that we won't buy you presents and you guys won't buy us presents, and then it's easier. Okay.
That's depressing.
I haven't made that arrangement this year with them because obviously I haven't seen them. And I won't see them. So, but I'm just presuming that's the case. But now I'm concerned that I might have got that wrong. They might rock up with a load of presents.
Well, they won't be
I
able to
don't think it's likely.
They won't be able to come in your house.
No, that's true.
Will they?
No, but you could just drop them through the chimney.
Like Santa does.
Well,
Let's hope they're not breakable.
yeah.
You know.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So I sort of said to Darren, because we've obviously had our garden done. And I said, shall we, just...
You've had your garden done, yeah.
Well, my garden, landscape.
You have?
Yeah.
Look at you.
And I said, should we not buy it? And he's like, no. Darren is, if you think I'm Mrs. Christmas, well, he is definitely Mr. Christmas. He loves everything about Christmas.
Lovely.
And he said, that's just depressing. Of course you have to buy things for people, so we will buy stuff for each other as well.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
Yeah, but he makes me angry.
He makes you angry. What?
He doesn't. It makes him angry if people don't do that. He doesn't understand it.
Oh, like if couples don't buy each other stuff. Yeah.
He thinks that's just depressing and sad.
Yeah.
He said, so you decided not to buy something for the most important person in your life. That's what he thinks.
Yeah. I mean, I really feel you're just finding a way to really point out to me the fact that I'm single this year.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So that's no longer a worry for me.
I've got solutions for you this year, though.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got solutions for your singledom.
When I'm concerned about what you've bought me for Christmas. Yeah. Concerned and a little bit excited.
No, I think he's got a point, though.
Yes, if you're in a couple and you're just going, why bother?
Yeah, like you
something
did,
a
but
bit
used to.
depressing.
I mean, maybe that's why you're divorced now.
Yeah. That's all it was.
Merry Christmas.
Make a guess. Anyway. I am concerned about putting on weight because I always put on weight over Christmas. A lot of people do.
Do they?
About half a stone.
Oh,
Right?
the
But
trouble is-
this is now coming on the top of
Oh,
Corona.
that's exactly what I was about to say then,
when
mate.
I've already put on about 3 stone.
Oh.
And now I'm just going to keep going with that.
Yes, you are.
And it's concerning me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried because I've given up Chris and chocolates.
You have for
2
weeks. Well done.
So I'm fine.
Yeah. So nobody's buying me presents this year, and it's going to be, what did you get for Christmas, Beck? Fat. I got really fat.
I'm buying you presents.
Yeah. I mean, I started out
I've got you
at the
great
beginning of this feeling really Christmassy, and now
I'm gonna
it's
bring
getting
you that.
knocked out of me, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Christmas is here, and it only comes once a year.
You're doing a little poem. Really, really crap one. I have got some stuff for you this week.
Oh, God, you wait till you hear my stuff.
Yeah. I've got some of the origins of our Christmas traditions for you, Kirst. So I'm going to call the whole thing
Oranges of Christmas.
Rebecca Elliott's Crevice of Christmas Curiosity. My Christmassy crevice, if you will. Yeah? Festooned, as it is, with Christmas lighting.
Let's hope it doesn't have much holly in there.
Yeah. That's going to smart.
Yeah.
Do you want to know about mistletoe?
Oh, do I? What do I not want to know about mistletoe? That's the question.
I know. Well, the interesting thing is a lot of our traditions come from various different places.
Yeah.
Okay. But the Druids thought it to be an aphrodisiac, and they also used it to ward off evil spirits and stuff. But what is interesting is that mistletoe thrush birds, apparently, or something. I don't know. There's a kind of bird. I want to say thrush, just because it's funny. Who eat the berries, okay?
Yeah.
And then poop them out, and then new mistletoe plants grow.
Yeah.
Okay. So the original word mistletoe is derived, if you will, from the Anglo-Saxon words missel, meaning dung, and tan, meaning twig. So it basically means poo on a twig.
Oh.
So this really romantic thing. Kiss me under the poo on a stick. Yeah.
Oh, I love
So
that.
I thought that was interesting. Put on a stick.
Mistletoe grows ever so high, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think my mistletoe fact was a little bit more interesting than yours, but we'll go with that.
But if you look up, you'll see it all year round.
Really?
Big balls of it.
Big balls.
Of mistletoe.
Yeah.
Seriously, have you not seen it in
No,
the
I've
tree?
not. I don't think I've ever seen a mistletoe tree.
There's-
What are you talking about? What was it? That's so hilariously stupid.
A mistletoe tree. You numpty.
What?
Mistletoe.
You can't even say it, so don't laugh at me.
Mistletoe
Yeah.
goes in the trees at the top of a tree.
Yeah, but it's attached to the tree.
It's not a tree.
Yes, it is. Isn't it?
No, I don't think I know.
Yeah, of course it is. It's not just going to attach itself.
It does. It's like a
got
bush in a
leaves.
tree.
It's a bush in a tree. I mean, come on.
I'm Googling that
Who's
right
being
now.
the idiot here?
Because I'm so sure there is not a mistletoe tree.
Fine, we'll pause while you look that up.
Hang on.
Of course there's a mistletoe tree.
There's definitely not a mistletoe tree. Yeah, I'm very right. You're very, very wrong. So, mistletoe
Yes, go on.
is an evergreen plant that is smothered in white berries from winter to spring. It grows in the branches of trees,
Oh, so it
Such
just
as
sort of latches
hawthorn,
onto other
such
trees.
as hawthorn, apple, poplar, lime, and conifers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, clearly you didn't.
I didn't.
With your
When you
mistletoe.
found my stupidity so hilariously hysterical.
Mistletoe
tree? You absolute spanner.
I've never seen a mistletoe tree.
Well, that's why I haven't. Makes sense now.
Did you not wonder what the big things? Hey, what up in the top of trees were?
I don't know. I haven't really put much thought into it. Anyway, it means poo on a stick, so shut it. What are you bringing to the party?
Oh, what am I not? Do you know how many countries are in the world, Rebecca Elliott?
What's that got to do with Christmas?
I'm going to come to that. How many countries are in the
Don't
world?
ask me how many. Somewhere between 5 and 5 million. 265.
Oh, you're not close. You're not that close.
I'm not that close.
I was going to say you're not that far off, but it came out that way.
Okay.
There's 193 countries in the world.
Okay.
How many of them don't celebrate Christmas, would you say?
90.
This fact sounded much more interesting when I was at home.
Go on.
Well, it's quite good.
You've taken us this far.
You've got about like 20 that don't celebrate it.
Just 20?
Well, there's like Afghanistan, Algeria, Bhutan, Libya, Mauritania,
Oh, don't list them.
North Korea, and so on. Right?
Yes, so on.
It's about 20. But then there's some that celebrate but don't have a public holiday. Did you know, for example, in Japan, it's not a big holiday. Do you know what they mainly do?
What?
Go to KFC.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what
That
generally...
is a Christmas tradition in
I
Japan.
will be asked checking that with Darren because he obviously
You will be
was...
arse checking that. What's it you just said? What kind of check is that?
I think
That Darren's involved in.
I amalgamated two words. I went asking and then checking.
I will arse check that. Darren will help me.
I'll be asked checking that way because obviously he was married to a Japanese woman.
Yes, he was. He was.
So he'll be able to tell me all about that fact.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many really freaky kind of traditions around. Have you ever heard of Krampus?
Yes,
Krampus.
he's like evil Santa.
They bring him out in Austria.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Austria's done quite a lot of bad things.
Does it?
Well, you know, someone we all know very well was from Austria.
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hitler, yes, fine.
Yeah, I'm it's a lovely
You can't
country.
blame the whole country
No,
for birthing Hitler.
Oh, I love Austria. Look, I love
I mean, he
it.
then invaded it, so
Oh,
yeah.
did he?
Yes. Go on, Austria.
Anyway, they also...
Krampus, yeah, he's an evil Santa, right?
Yeah, but he's a devil-horned, hunchbacked beast
Oh, he's frightening.
who roams the streets threatening to beat the children with branches and rusty chains if they don't behave.
With branches and rusty chains.
branches and rusty chains. I mean, that's a good Saturday night for you.
Is that one of your suggestions?
Yeah. So the Krampus is a reminder with the sweetness and light of Christmas comes an equal and opposite force of darkness and evil.
Goodness me. I mean, I don't think we need to tell the kids that, do we?
He's often portrayed as Satan himself. He looks like
Wow.
him. And he just sort of roams the streets looking for children.
How do you think our kids have it bad? Because, Santa will know if you've been naughty or nice. Because I always think Santa's quite judgy anyway.
Yes.
But that, evil Santa.
I mean, even bad people deserve presents, don't they?
Yeah, I guess. Somebody suggested that to keep your kids in check in the run-up to Christmas, just wrap a load of cardboard boxes up, pretending it's their presents. And every time they're naughty, chuck one on the fire.
Look at this.
So they just think it's one of their gifts.
Oh.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Yeah.
That's a bit harsh.
That's gone.
But yeah, they can just say, well, Krampus will come and get you in your sleep.
Yeah, that was an Xbox 5, that was.
Yeah, it was. Shame that, isn't it? Can I tell you I'm liking your things. We'll come.
I got loads.
We'll do tit for tat.
Okay.
I'll do my tit,
Do it on my tat.
and then we'll work on your tat.
What is the tat? I mean, clearly we know what the tit is, but what is the tat?
Well, I don't think the tit means tit in that phrase, does it? Tit for tat. It's not actually, I will swap my breast for your tat.
It's an absolutely ridiculous saying.
We'll come back. We'll come back on that.
Yeah.
Christmas trees. Christmas trees.
Oh, Christmas. I know that in Dutch or German. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum. Shall I continue?
Carry on, because I think I could have done that bit. Isn't it Tannenbaum?
It made me. Who might sign out?
It's not a different language, that's just mumbling. Confidently.
Who might sign?
Oh, she's gone insane. No, that's really impressive knowledge of other languages. Well done. So the ancient Egyptians and Romans would have evergreen branches inside at winter solstice.
Yes.
To remind them that spring is coming. That sort of hope is there. So
When is winter solstice? Do you know?
It's around Christmas time.
Okay.
No follow-up questions, thank you. But it really took off in Germany. Anyway, but then Prince Albert, who was German, obviously married to Queen Victoria, he was really into Christmas trees. It's a really big deal in Germany. And so he introduced Queen Victoria to the Christmas tree inside the house with the candles, actual lit candles on the tree and all that. Then there was an illustration of Prince Albert and Queen Victoria next to their Christmas tree that was printed in 1848 in Illustrated London News. And that basically went viral, as we would say today. People went mad for it. And that's when the UK and the US started having Christmas trees, because basically Queen Victoria was all over it, so we'll get all over it. But what is interesting about that is that the illustration for the American market, in whatever newspaper it went in over there, they took out Prince Albert's moustache and Queen Victoria's crown to make them look like more of an American couple.
Oh, they're not really king and queen.
No, it's just
a regular couple living in a palace. That's all.
Exactly.
Nothing to see here. That's beautiful. Now I think Darren's been hiding something from me.
Has he? Is it his clanging chimes of doom?
Called Find the Pickle.
What's Find the Pickle?
Find the Pickle. Many American Christmas customs are familiar across much of the English-speaking world, like turkey, carols, present under the tree, etc., etc.
Yeah, etc. It's not etc. Et. Hit the T. Yeah.
Hold on.
Etc. Yeah.
It's etc.
No. Imagine if you shorten it, darling. ETC, isn't it? It's not EC. It's not ect.
I have etc.
Etc. Yeah.
etc.
Yeah. I love that you think this is a podcast that goes out to people, because actually it's just a way of counselling and teaching you things. The only way of doing that is to pretend like you're being broadcast to other people. Etc. So we've learnt something, Kirsty, haven't we? Yeah.
Sounds strange. Etc. sounds better though, doesn't
Fine,
it?
if you
anyway,
like. Yeah.
So, however, one custom is likely to be alien to most. Interestingly, because I quite like the...
when you're just reading off a screen, because you don't talk like that normally. However, one custom is likely to be alien to most. Yeah, say it in your own words, though.
I like that you've been saying interestingly, so I'm going to say interestingly.
Yeah, don't big it up.
The Christmas pickle.
The Christmas pickle.
Yes. In parts of the Midwest, right? Now, I think my husband's from the Midwest. See, he's never told me about this. In parts of the Midwest, it is common for families to hang a glass pickle-shaped ornament among the decorations on their Christmas tree and invite their children to search for it.
And they call it hide the pickle.
Hide the pickle. No, hide the pickle. Hide the pickle is a totally different... You definitely don't want to play with children.
Yeah, we'll go home tonight and say, Darren, I want to play Find the Pickle. See how he
The first to spot the Christmas pickle will get good luck for the rest of the year.
Oh, I bet they will.
Sometimes an extra present.
Really? Is the present the pickle?
Many Americans believe that the Christmas pickle to be a venerable...
Just say it in your own words. Venereal disease from a pickle.
An old world customs brought by the German immigrants, with some even calling the German name Weichnacker.
I mean, literally none of those words made any kind of sense, but thank you for that.
The problem is, with this theory,
hide the pickle,
that the Christmas pickle is totally unheard of in Germany.
Oh, so they can't come from Germany.
No.
A lot of them do come from Germany, like tinsel. Tinsel was also created in Germany.
Yeah.
But there are loads of folk tales, and if you're from like Germany or the Ukraine and Finland and parts of Scandinavia and stuff, then you will have heard of the Christmas spider and various folk tales about the Christmas spider, which is a thing.
Oh, I think I've got stuff on this. Go on.
So apparently, there's lots of variations on the folk tale, but it's basically some sort of poor family at Christmas had a tree, can't afford to decorate it, so the Christmas spider comes in and, poops out his webs all around the Christmas tree, and some sort of magic or Santa or whatever by the morning changes it into gold and silver.
Oh,
the Christmas
beautiful.
Spider.
Yeah, I've got that about the traditional Ukrainian Christmas tree draped not with tinsel and baubles, but with spiders' webs. Or in most cases, an artificial substitute, you'll be pleased to know, Rebecca Elliott.
Yes, because I don't like spiders. I don't like the idea of a Christmas spider.
The tree grew up around the legend of a family so poor the tree would have gone bare had it not been for the spider spinning a beautiful web over in Christmas morning.
I think just calling it a Christmas spider doesn't make it more friendly.
It's a Christmas spider.
I mean, if I do find a spider in the house, I do name it Susan, because I think I will be less scared of it then. But I'm not, really.
No, I love that I do name most things Susan.
Do you?
Susan.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But, so sit back, relax, and let Kirsty and Rebecca sanitize your thoughts with their infectious twatterings.
Chicken feather trees.
Chicken feather trees.
Chicken feather trees.
Go on.
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No.
They have in Indonesia.
Have they?
So Christmas is a widely celebrated holiday in the overwhelmingly Muslim nation. It's quite a large Muslim community.
Okay.
But among the country's small Christian population, particularly on the holiday island of Bali, Christmas trees are not the typical...
Detail you're giving. Stop reading it. Just say it.
or artificial. They said they are made from chicken feathers.
Really?
In an assortment of colours. Now, I've not seen many...
Make a tree out of chicken feathers. Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
But they do. That's the beauty of Indonesia. But the thing is, I mean, how many colours of chickens are there? Because I'm thinking you've got your banters.
Yeah.
Bantams.
Bantams.
And you've got your orangey type ones.
Yeah.
Maybe some white ones.
Are we naming chickens
You
now?
know. But how colourful is
It's
that?
not going to be
tree
a very
gonna
festively coloured. It's going to be a brown, fluffy blob.
And it just raises quite a lot of questions for me. Well,
You couldn't hang a bauble off a feather.
Well, you really couldn't.
As a fact.
Like one in particular, right? Did they save the chickens? Go on, if you've got any feathers, I'll have them.
Yeah.
Did they buy the chickens for the feathers and then just eat the chicken?
I don't know.
I mean,
Just one annoyingly creative soul with a glue gun one year just went, I can do something with them.
I know I can make me a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I was impressed with that.
I think it's weird, but I like it. Stockings.
Yeah.
So St. Nicholas, which is obviously one of the most major inspirations for Santa Claus, he was a 4th century bishop. He was very generous with his money, and he also freed a lot of women from servitude. Anyway, and he's called Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas. In Dutch, which obviously later morphed into Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he apparently dropped, so the legend says, he gave out a lot of money. He dropped a bag of gold down a chimney of 3 poor girls, the daughters of poor people who didn't have any dowry. So he dropped a bag of gold down there. They happened to have hung out their stockings, their tights, if you will, to dry them. and some of the gold fell into the stockings. And that's where the whole hanging your stockings up at the chimney comes from. It was just an accident. It was just basically an old bishop accidentally chucking money into a pair of tights.
I bet he wasn't happy about that he lost some money.
No, he was trying to give them to him.
Oh, he was trying to do it.
But he didn't know it was going to fall into the sea. He shoved it. I mean, again, try and pay attention to the story. It's a children's tale, and yet you can't keep up because you're constantly staring at your screen.
I'm forward planning. So
is it the pronunciation of etc.? It's just completely thrown you. Like, your brain's on overload.
Like, I'm not going to say my mind is blown because I think I say that too often.
Yeah.
But I am shocked and stunned that it's not etc.
No, it's etc.
I've been saying that wrong.
Well, you know.
It's what? Right, did you know this fact that in tradition in Wales, right? Our little friends over the borders come from Wales.
Wales.
And they say Bunty Bear. Wales. They have a thing that about a horse, right? I'm going to try and do this in my own words. And it goes, they take the horse and its party. People go with the horse. I've never heard of this myself. And it's most keenly observed in the town of Langwood. Yeah? Llanangwood, I imagine.
Probably. It's always at the beginning. Yeah.
Near Maesteg. On New Year's Day, right? And the tradition, they take the horse to a house or a pub. Then comes a battle of wits, known as a pununka.
Known as a what?
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's spelled
No, if you don't know how to pronounce it, just spell it out. Don't just give it a go quietly. Known as a pununka. How do you what? I don't know how to say it.
PWNCO. How would you pronounce it?
PW... Yep.
Yeah. So people inside the door exchange a battle of wits and challenges insults in rhyme, right? At the end,
what? They challenged each other to insults in rhyme?
Yeah, and they all have a battle of wits, right? And at the end of the battle, which can be as long as the creativity of the two party that holds out, they can do as long as they like, yeah? Yeah.
Kind of.
Then the horse leads with a song.
The horse leads with a song. Apologies to Welsh people out there because it's
the horse people
ham-fisted version of your tradition.
Leave with a song. Now, if that's not strange enough for you, Rebecca.
Well, hang on. Don't move on to the next thing.
No.
What?
This is part of the same thing.
Oh, okay, go on.
The fact is the horse is represented by a real horse's skull on a stick.
Oh, so there isn't actually a real horse.
No, mate.
There's a horse's skull on a stick.
They take a horse's skull on a stick and they challenge people to witty battles.
Witty battles?
Witty battles.
Okay.
Like a little rhyming nature witty battle kind of thing. Known as a poic. With a brother. Like a PWNCO, right? And they just battle it out. And then they have a drink together and that's New Year's for them.
That's New Year's. That's not Christmas.
No, I know. Well, because the Welsh didn't have any other tradition, so I thought I was trying to.
No, that's interesting. I mean, I am going to double check that.
Google.
It sounds like more of a dream that you had once.
It may have been. I dream about the Welsh very often.
Yeah. Okay, well that was bewildering. Santa's reindeer. Do you know they're all female?
Oh,
because
they've got no antlers.
Male reindeer, basically shed their antlers in the winter.
Well, how do we know they're...
Because Santa's reindeer, when we see them...
Have antlers.
All have antlers.
Oh.
Male reindeer, at the beginning of December, after the rutting season or whatever, they lose their...
I'm sorry to challenge you on that, Rebecca Elliott.
What?
One of them's called Rudolph.
I know. This is the thing. Well, also, Rudolph was created by a department store in like the 1950s as a way of selling colouring books.
Oh, you don't
So the true ones
now.
From the Clement Moore's poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Oh, that's my phone. That's my stepdad ringing.
Is it?
Yeah, Joe.
Really, Joe?
Really?
Anyway, all of those Dasher, Dancer, Prancer and all that, they must be female.
You're telling me they're not real?
No, they're all real. They're just female.
Yeah, but who were they created by? Not all those.
They weren't created. They were first mentioned in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." That's when they were named. That's where we get a lot of our stuff
it was
from. The Victorian book.
Christmas, and all was a
creature was. Yeah, Try and get some of the words right, okay?
I just realised I committed something I had no idea what I was talking about. 'Twas the night before Christmas.
That's it. Just the title.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to have memorised all of it, give a dramatic reading of it. But no, it was the night before Christmas. That's all I got. Brilliant. That was moving. Very moving.
So, Czech Republic, right?
Yeah.
There's one for you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
For single women.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
Shoe tossing for a husband.
Brilliant.
A Christmas Eve custom invites single women to stand with their backs to the front door and remove a shoe.
Okay.
Always stand with your back. Make sure you're
back to the front door. I'm removing a shoe. Yeah. Right. What do I do next?
You hurl it over your shoulder.
Well, hang on. If I hold it over your shoulder, it's going to hit the door because that's behind me.
Well, towards the door. That's why. You're not with
your back's to the door, but you've got to hurl it over your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's just going to hit the door.
You're not leaning on the door, mate.
Yeah. Oh, you're quite far away from the house.
You've got a bit of space between you and the door.
Right.
Oh,
so you hurl it back at the house, break a window, then get a man to fix the window.
Hang
Boom.
on. So you hurl it over your shoulder towards the door.
Okay.
And how that lands predicts the romantic prospects for the year.
Oh, okay.
If your shoe, if the toe of your shoe faces a door, you're destined to marry.
Oh.
If it's the heel, it's another painful 12-month wait.
That's cheery.
I know.
Why does it have to be a painful 12-month wait?
You know it is, because that's all you're waiting for.
Oh,
According to folklore, all women should get a kiss under the mistletoe. Not this year.
Have we moved on from the shoe thing? Is that all the shoes do?
That's all. That's what you all got to do with the shoe. I mean,
what if it's pointing off to the side? What if I've smashed a window with it?
Well, maybe you've got 6 months to wait. If you've smashed a window, you can be cold.
Okay.
So according to the folklore, all women, this is the same folklore, should get a kiss under the mistletoe at Christmas time in order to be guaranteed a successful love life through the next calendar year.
Well, if they've already got someone to snog, then they've already got a successful love life.
Well, I think this is...
Let's put the cart before the horse a bit.
This is... Did you hear it? You say, I don't listen. All women, not just single women.
Okay.
Now, this year's going to be predicamental.
Predicamental.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you literally heard that word here first, because it's not a word.
Because...
This year's going to be predicamental. I quite like it. Yeah, we can predict that it's going to be mental.
Yeah, or instead of saying it's going to be a bit of a predicament, you can say predicamental.
Yeah, I get you.
Because we can't kiss anybody.
No.
So all of us are going to have very, very lonely love lives.
Yeah, you know you can kiss Darren. I don't know if he's been telling you otherwise. Sorry, love. Corona. Stay away.
6 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go, mate. There we go. These are the things.
I haven't even got any mistletoe. That's how bad it is for me.
Well, just find a mistletoe tree, mate, and you'll be fine.
12 Days of Christmas, the song.
On the 12th day of Christmas. That's all I know.
1780. It was sort of written or used as a child's...
cold year, I imagine.
1780? How do you know it was cold then?
It was always colder back then.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's only warmed up. I mean, when I was... Do you know, when my mum was...
you were alive in 1780?
No, when I was a kid, we had snow a lot at Christmas. And when my mum was a child...
Did you though?
Yeah, I did. She had lived up in
North Pole?
Cheshire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of snow. And my mum, this is a fact for you, Rebecca. My mum had candles on her tree.
Oh, she actually did the candles on a tree thing.
They had candles on a tree.
Well, I heard they still do that in some countries, but
Yeah.
it's a hell of a fire risk.
Well, they didn't care about health and safety back then, did they? When my mum was a child.
I worry about turning off the LED lights at night time, let alone a few candles.
We've got
on a tree.
We've got a remote control for our Christmas tree lights.
Can't get that for a candle.
No.
12 Days of Christmas.
You can, your mouth.
1780. Shut up. It was written as a sort of child's memorisation tool.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've got to try and remember all of it. But then it just got me thinking about it. It makes no sense. My true love gave to me. Why would you celebrate the birth of our Lord and Saviour, right, by sort of bragging, sort of humble bragging, about the weird gifts your lover gave you? I mean, who gives maids a milking to someone they fancy?
Oh,
and a load of like birds, loads of birds, and musicians,
and a partridge in a pear tree,
and not just a partridge, got you a pear tree as well.
Yeah, but if you
And
think
5 gold rings is just showing off.
Yeah, but if you think about it, they were hungry.
They were hungry.
Yeah, in the 1700s, everyone was hungry.
They got lords are leaping, not just lords, leaping.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a very strange song. I think it's the gifts of a nutter, really. I think it's more of a cry for help from the singer. He keeps giving me this weird stuff.
Yeah.
I've got like 11 lords out there leaping around the garden.
Is it 11 lords are leaping?
I don't know.
It must be.
I don't know.
11 lords are leaping.
No, he doesn't even go like that. Oh.
5 gold
Yeah, that's the 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves. It's too many birds.
Are turtle doves real, or are they like are they mixed between a turtle and a dove?
Turtle doves are real.
Not like a turtle and a dove mixed.
No. It's a turtle with wings.
That would be awful. Wow, listen to this then.
Yeah.
It's going to blow your mind, mate.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. I don't pronounce it in Spanish.
Oh.
I won't. But in it, they have a in Spain, they have a hollowed out log. Spain, with a hollowed out log with a happy face and legs, which must be fed with goodies such as sweets and nuts in the run up to Christmas. On Christmas Eve, right, the families will put him by the fire and beat him softly with a stick until he's pooed out all the goodies. Hang on. The last thing to normally come out is a garlic bulb, onion, or maybe even a salt herring. During the beatings, families often sing a song like this to encourage the log. Poo log, poo nugget. And cottage cheese, if you don't poo well, I hit you with a stick, poo log.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Spain they have a poo log.
They have a poo log. Oh, don't you just wish to be Spanish now?
Oh, I do. They sing songs encouraging the log to poop out its goodies.
I'd need a song like that when I'm on the toilet.
That's
I
beautiful.
love that. I love it.
Wow.
I love poo nugget.
Poo nugget. That's phenomenal.
Oh, I know.
Gingerbread houses.
Yeah.
Do you know there was a 4th wise man
No, mate.
who got sick on the way?
Oh, no, he didn't.
He did. Can you imagine that? It's
It's like the Beatles.
I was going to say it's like Stuart Sutcliffe from the Beatles.
Oh.
Must be gutted.
So close.
So I didn't think it would be such a big deal. I got a bit ill.
Oh,
Didn't bother.
man.
But he was bringing,
What was he bringing? But tell me, it was
Ginger.
chocolate.
Ginger. I told you this is the origin of gingerbread houses. I think you could have worked that out.
I was thinking a nice
But then
Galaxy bar or something.
Galaxy bar.
Maltesers. Maybe an after 8 or 2.
He met a rabbi who'd had a prophecy
Yeah.
that Jesus would be born in Bethlehem. Bethlehem means house of bread. So this rabbi had been advising his young students to make little bread houses as a tribute to Jesus. Okay. And then he meets this wise man who suggested adding ginger, and boom, gingerbread houses. So the story goes.
I've never made a gingerbread house.
No, I haven't. So they're making these houses out of bread, and he's going, do you know what, mate? Do you know what will make that taste better?
Ginger.
And I was going to give this to Jesus anyway. Put a bit of ginger in there. Bit ginger.
Did he die? So he didn't die then from his sickness?
No, he just got a little bit poorly, I think. Couldn't be bothered.
There's a long walk through the sand. And walking through the sand is tricky.
But that'd be gutting to be the 4th wise man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a sad note. I'll bring it back up again.
Yeah, go on.
Did you know this year will be the first year in 800 years that we can see the Christmas star?
Oh, really?
800 years.
Really?
800 years.
What's the Christmas star? I mean, apart from the star that was above Bethlehem, but it's obviously a specific...
Don't follow up questions. We know that's
Okay.
Yeah, I do believe that's a fact, mate.
Where do we find the star?
In the sky.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh man, have we given our Christmas gifts to the Butters?
Have we?
Yes.
Oh, we have. Okay.
We have.
Yeah.
They're going to be overjoyed with this.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But there's some stuff there. There's some nuggets of information. Christmas nuggets, I think.
I think I think this is better than last year's.
No, it's not.
Oh. I'm going to say it anyway. This is better than last year's.
I do hope everyone has a good Christmas, because there's ups and downs at Christmas. It's a nostalgic time, isn't it?
Well,
this year we can't see anyone.
Well, you can.
Well, you can.
But you shouldn't.
But you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But you can.
But you can.
But don't.
But don't. Don't kiss your nan.
No.
I haven't got a nan.
No.
Both mine are dead.
Yeah, mine are dead too. All right, you can't milk that.
Just have the most beautiful, bestest, coziest Christmas
Yeah.
that you can, and we'll see you in 2021.
Yes, we will.
Lots of love, my friends.
No, it's exciting time. Have a happy Christmas.
Have a really happy Christmas, and
Just
thank you
get
for
really fat and enjoy it.
sticking with us today. You know.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
For this beautiful year of
You. We love you.
Wrap up warm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well done. Christmas.
Happy
do
Christmas.
or don't. No, do it.
Yeah,
unless
do
you,
it.
unless you don't.
Unless you don't want to do it.
Unless you don't.
Yeah.
Unless your religion says you don't need
Exactly.
to. You
In
don't
which
need
case,
to.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we covered all bases.
We
there?
love all religions here.
Yeah, okay.
All of them.
All of
love
them.
you.
Love you.
All
Happy
people.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Wow. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't Laugh But can cause extreme laughter and ponderments, though it's important to note that many episodes are asymptomatic.